Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Cryptomina. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. Today I have the CEO of XRPC, David, with us to talk to us regarding their new lending ICO. They have rebranded themselves from XRP Connect to XRPC. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So can you please tell me about yourself, your association with XRPC, and how many team members you have?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I am. I just took over as CEO here a couple weeks ago, but I've been in the transition for a couple weeks before that. I've been with the team since the start, but I wasn't as involved as I am now. Initially. We had a CEO, his name was Ken. He's a great guy. He's an awesome dev, but he lacked in management. And that's kind of what I specialize in. I come from a background of banking, and I ran, sales teams. We sold a lot of like 401ks and retirements and stuff like that. And now I officially took over as CEO of XRPC.
Okay. So congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So how many team members other than you have?
Right now we have two full-time devs, and then we have one consultant dev that we, work with that helps us when we have really high-end things that we just need to, try to patch together. And then we have another part-time dev who helps us when he can. And then we have 3 marketing teams and me and Ken.
So
as marketing teams, it's 3 members on the team, and I just bring them on this week.
Okay. So basically, you are forming the team now. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So
we had a team. What I'm doing is reforming it.
You're reforming. So what happened? So why do you have to change? So I read that it's the new website. You got a new domain because I checked the domain. It was recently purchased, and
Yes.
you kind of rebrand everything.
Yes, I didn't want to be associated with a failure. And before we had, Ken had started the project off with the XRP Connect name. And, initially it was a decent idea, but I had told him, right in the beginning, like, if you use the Connect name, if anything happens with another Connect, we're gonna see a downfall from that.
I can understand.
And it's exactly what happened. So what I did, as soon as I took over, I said, we're gonna rebrand. I don't want to be associated to any failures. Let's just, summarize our name to just XRPC.
Mm-hmm.
And that way we can have like a solo identity.
So what is XRP? Is it stand for something? Or is Ripple?
No, it doesn't stand for anything really.
Okay. All right. So right now you are in round 2. So what was round 1 and when that happened, and what is your vision about the whole ICO process? Because I see right now it is round 2 will end up in 41 days. That's a long time for an ICO.
Yes. Well, round 1 it ended on January 14th.
Okay.
And that went from December. Since our ICO is actually controlled by smart contract,
Mm-hmm.
we're not just distributing script coins on a platform. So it's harder to program in multiple rounds inside of a smart contract. So generally, if you see ICOs that distribute by smart contract, you'll see less rounds for
Mm-hmm.
long times.
That is true. Mm-hmm. Okay. So
that's what that comes down to. It does show that this round will be over in 41 days, but honestly, we think that we're going to sell out before that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are starting to build a lot of momentum, and we have a decent sized marketing push starting now. So.
Okay, that's good to hear. And I think I just checked the stats. So you are selling. Your total supply is 10 million, and you're selling 9.65 million in the ICO, and so far you have approximately sold 6 million. Close to 6 million.
Yeah, it's picking up steam. And one thing I want to let you know about our supply that we are selling, it's different than most people are used to. And, it takes a little bit of training, to try to get people to understand what our meaning is behind how much we're selling. We're actually doing it for a really good purpose, but it's been a little bit, where people are kind of boggled by why we would sell so many. But in the end, what we're trying to do is actually put the value in the hands of the holder, of the token holder themselves. We don't want to hold a whole bunch of tokens that we can later on, dump on the exchange and ruin the value like you've seen many teams do before.
Yeah.
So what we want to actually do is give the token to the actual holder and let them actually determine the value. Now, initially, I've heard people, since they don't understand it, they're like, well, what happens when, weak hands dump the token? My answer to that is strong hands will pick them up, and then they'll be in good hands. But you'd much rather have a couple weak hands with a little bit of tokens dumping than a platform dumping 50% of their supply. It's just, we're trying to eliminate that process.
I see. No, I really understand where you're coming from, but also the big problem now that I see in the market and where investors are coming from is that a lot of people just buy the tokens in the ICO thinking it's going to be cheap, and as soon as the internal exchange open, they sell it because they want to move up to the next ICO. It is not like they are going to hold it and they want to realize they want to lend it or stake it. They have no association with the platform. It's just like you're shopping. You shop from one place, you go to the next one and move on, just like that. So also the thing that we have seen with the lending right now, if you look at Devor or Hextra, the prices were very good as soon as they open up, and after like 2 or 3 months the prices tank totally. So longer you hold the coins, that's what we're seeing in the current market, the prices goes down.
Yep. And I honestly believe that you're seeing the team dumping coins later on after the prices get high, and that's where the decline comes from. It's not so much that, the token itself loses value, it's that the team that's, the platform itself is actually increasing the supply, which lowers the value. And it's hard to know, like, if you look at Daver right now, if you, go on CoinMarketCap, Daver's they're not, being transparent with the amount of circulating supply, so we don't know if they are actually dumping coins.
I agree with you over there, definitely. That is a big problem. We saw the similar problem with Credence. They didn't even start their lending, and some of the developer just released everything on the external exchange, and the price tanked, and they couldn't sustain the platform and they just closed. So I understand that point of view too. But okay, so you are selling 9.65 million in the ICO. How much are you planning to raise from the ICO?
We are planning to raise about, I can actually run the exact calculation for you. We're trying to sell 965,000. We're trying to raise right around 6,000 ETH total.
6,000 ETH. Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't see any distribution. Like, what are you planning to do with what money you're raising from the ICO? Usually, the lot of other platform shows what will go into the marketing, how much the developer will get, stuff like that.
That's a good point. Actually, we were just talking about that, and we were planning on actually adding that to our website to show exactly what we are planning with that. Right off the bat, I can let you know that we are putting 60% of that, into cold storage to run our arbitrage, so that we can, begin to gain profits. And then 20% of that is actually going into development to build our bots, and now we have a new bot that we're building, which is going to be, I think, revolutionary.
Okay. I saw a little bit about your bot.
And then remarketing as well.
Oh, yeah, the marketing is very important, especially right now when there's so many out there. Okay, so I'll look at the bot right now. Can you explain a little bit what's happening? Because I see the prices, the Bitcoin, Ethereum prices, they are in US dollars. And here the trade percentage, that is again in US dollar, but I see AUD next to it.
On the AUD, that's just based on these exchanges that we're listing right now. Now, the bot that you see is a sample. Now, you'll see 3 exchanges. You see BTC Markets, Bithumb, and Kraken. Now, this bot is programmed to run on AUD, just because that seems to have the best arbitrage potentials for those exchanges.
Okay. Okay. So what is the...
And you're right. The prices that are showing on the top of the screen are in USD, because those are just, programmed directly from, like, CoinMarketCap.
I see. Okay, you're getting the prices from CoinMarketCap. Okay. Okay. So regarding, so what is, you said like you can use this as, this is sample, but how do somebody use it and what are we looking at? Can you please explain a little bit?
Yes, for sure. What you're looking at right now is actually a second bot that we are creating that's going to be used by we're going to give the opportunity for token holders to actually be able to eventually log into their own user for this bot, and then they can actually perform live arbitrage trades on their own. So it'll give them a second option from, just lending to a platform. For those people that like to be hands-on, they'll be able to, have 2 options. They can do the normal lending that they're used to, or they can come on and actually make their own arbitrage trades.
Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind that our proprietary bot on our end is a lot more advanced than this bot, but if you put our bot in front of a normal person, they're not going to have any idea what to do. So we're formulating, a simpler bot that will allow our token holders to use it. And the way we're going to do this bot is you will actually you'll deposit XRPC in it, and then we will convert your XRPC into, like if this bot, if it's still running on AUD, we will convert your XRPC into AUD for the bot. You can program exchanges, and then you can pull back out, your profits in XRPC, which will actually help drive up the value of XRPC if you have to, use it in this bot.
Yeah, right. Okay, perfect. So, okay, I understand that. And what does these percentages mean? Arbitrage percentage and the trade value. What is that for a layman who doesn't know what they're looking at?
The arbitrage, the percentage is going to be the guaranteed percentage. So if the bot will program itself, when you put the percentage up to 100, that's gonna give you basically guaranteed exchanges. And then the trade value, that's what you can set to how much you want to trade. So if you want to, like for initial value, you could put in, I want to trade $2,000 and I want it to be 100% success rate.
Okay.
It will show you opportunities to those settings.
So anything that I'm looking at in green are the opportunities, right?
Yes. If you look at the bot, 0 on the number is the market rate. So if we're looking at the BTC, if you look at 0, right now it's based on the market rate in AUD. So when you right now, if you look at Bithumb, it's minus 3.2, and then under that you'll see minus 0.5, which actually shows a difference of about 2.8%. So there's an opportunity for a 2.8% arbitrage right there.
I lost you right there. I don't know what.
Yeah, you can see the negative 3.26 or 3.25. That means that on that exchange, they're selling for 3% under market value. That Bithumb is selling it for negative 0.06, which actually shows that you can buy it on BitMarket and send it over to Bithumb for almost 3% profit.
Oh, now I get it. All right, thank you. That makes sense.
Yeah, this bot right here is actually it's reading the APIs from the exchanges and the coins. So it's a pretty powerful bot that actually constantly calculates opportunities and shows them to you. When we actually open this bot up for personal use, what you will end up doing is opening your own exchanges or your own account on these exchanges, and then you'll enter your account info. The bot will automatically program your API from your exchange into the bot. So that way, you'll be able to trade right on the bot. So this page you're seeing right now is basically the opportunities page. Now, once you actually want to make a trade, you'll see on the bottom that it has an order book and a sell book.
Yes.
You'll actually be able to just click the order book, and then the bot will automatically exchange it for you from one exchange to the other. It will be advanced for a lot of people, but I don't think that, everyone will personally, want to sit and, do their own exchanges. And that's the beautiful part, is having the option. You can either let us do it or you do it.
All right, perfect. So, okay, let's move to the other part, the lending part. I saw that you have recently announced that you are going to change the percentages from 45% to 30% to make the platform more sustainable.
Yes. And the one reason behind that is we eliminated any MLM. So we only have one level. Mm-hmm. And what we want to, let our investors know is that we're only going to pay you what we make. We're not going to, use Ponzi or MLM to help pad those numbers. So to be more realistic, we want to set your mind frame that, these are more realistic numbers. 45% is, something that we can do that. And, there will be months where we do hit those numbers. But we don't want to, let you guys think that we're going to hit that number all the time, every time. And if we let you, see a little bit less of a number, you'll be happier when we beat that number.
Exactly. That's right. Okay, so I was looking at this page with the lending interest and everything, and this looks very, very similar to Devor. Actually, the live arbitrage performances, these numbers plus the capital back days, this looks very similar to Devor. Then I tried the calculator too. So the calculator itself has the same kind of look and feel. Not the look technically, but the feel that Devor was doing. You can select 7 days, you can select last 30 days. And also, when I was doing the calculator, I noticed you said that we are going to lower the percentages to 30%. Right now, if you look at it for last 7 days or last 30 days, the average percentage is 1.84 for 30 days. That is like twice.
Yep.
So when you're doing a calculation just to know how much you will be making, I know this is not real, but don't you think this gives a wrong impression to investors? Like if they're putting $10,000, they're making $300 back every day?
Yes, we are going to be updating that calculator here over the next day or two, to show you guys, what the actual percentage, or what we want. The actual percentage of what we, want you to expect versus the higher.
Why is it very similar to Devor though?
Honestly, when the site was initially built, Ken, the initial CEO, had used the same, team that built that website as well.
I see.
So they've used a lot of the same stuff.
Okay.
But what I've been doing over the last couple of weeks is trying to rebrand away from that. So you're going to see even a little bit more changes over the next couple of days that go towards our system, because I'm going to be, setting ourselves apart from anyone.
Okay, that makes sense. So you mentioned about that it is not MLM, and no longer Ponzi. Yes. You have reduced your affiliation commission levels, and now there is only one level. So do you think marketers will be happy with this change?
Honestly, initially maybe not, but in the end, the only thing I can say to them is I'm sorry. Because we're not going to do it. Period. We're not going to multi-level. In the end, they'll be happier because it'll be a longer sustaining platform. That's
agree.
What I can say.
I totally agree. So you do have a bounty program. What are those? I just see on the top. You say you have best bounty programs. What are those?
In our YouTube or in our Telegram group, we do a lot of bounty stuff in there right now. A lot of different varieties of them.
Okay.
We have like share bounties, Bitcoin talk bounties, YouTube bounties, Twitter bounties, where people can go and make their own posts and try to compete for the most amount of retweets or things like that.
Okay.
And we try to be as creative as possible in that. And what that does is it just creates interaction.
Yeah. That's very important for marketing. I get that. Okay, so I was looking at the roadmap and I saw that you are planning to launch a lending plus exchange, decentralized exchange in second quarter of 2018. Isn't it a little too far?
That's a padded number. We're actually aiming for March.
You're aiming for March.
At the end of quarter one.
Okay. So that's significantly different.
Yeah, let me explain with our exchange. Now, most ICOs that are out there they're set on a cookie cutter template where when the ICO pays the developer, they get everything at once. They get their lending program, their exchange, their everything, and it's a cookie cutter. So it's it's similar to 20 or 30 other other ICOs.
Yes.
Now, since ours is actually decentralized and it's a totally different code version, it's actually being built from scratch. So it will take a little bit longer to get to launch than, the normal, but the decentralized part of it is innovative. Okay, so our platform being decentralized, we think is going to be actually a trendsetter. Now, what that means is that you're not going to have internal wallets on our platform like another platform. You won't actually have to deposit, Ethereum onto our platform in an internal wallet. Our platform is actually going to read your external wallet on the platform, so you don't actually have to deposit. Now, when you do a loan with us, you're going to directly send your funds, your XRPC, to an external cold wallet of ours off platform, and then we will actually take your daily interest rate in the form of XRPC and send it directly to your external wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to say, so it eliminates you from ever having to worry about locked withdrawals.
I understand. That's perfect. And I noticed one thing you said you're going to pay back in XRPC. So this is pure lending. You lend your coins, you get it back.
Yes, and that's going to be exceptional. Because if you look at other platforms right now, like, for example, Chrysos Coin, they came out and they said, hey, we're lending at $14. Well, what they don't tell you is that when you get your lending, interest, it's in USD. So then you have to buy coins back at $14 when they're selling on the exchange for 50 cents.
Right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So, we're going to eliminate that process. We're not going to, have that deceivement that most of the other platforms are doing. When we pay you back in XRPC, it's going to be at market value.
What happens if the price of the token goes below the ICO price? And I have seen people get really, really frustrated, and this has been happening with a lot of ICOs. You buy it for suppose $1, and after they go on an exchange, they start trading at below the ICO price, 50% discount or even 75% discount. So what happened if
that is a total good question. That happens a lot, and it's actually sad. And I think a lot of those are from different combinations. Number one, the platform itself doesn't have a product that it's offering to people, so there's no real need to have the value be held. And number two, those platforms are secretly dumping coins, making that value lower. So the fact that we're actually going to be, releasing a real product that people can use XRPC on, like our, custom arbitrage bot that's set up for users, there's a product involved. So the value will, sustain a lot better initially, right off the bat, period. And we're actually, preparing on our end to be able to try to, do some XRPC buybacks on exchanges to avoid, some of the dumping if we have to.
Okay, all right. So is there any plan that if in 42 days you are unable to sell all your coins, let's suppose you cannot sell all the token, are you planning to do anything with it, or you are planning to continue the ICO till you sell all 9.65 million tokens?
Right now we've already hit our soft cap. So if the 41 days comes up and we still have tokens left, we're going to burn them.
You're going to burn them. Okay. One final question that I just noticed, that I saw you have a staking as well. So when you're selling almost majority of your 96% tokens, how are you going to pay the staking? Where is the staking coming from, and where are the bounties coming from?
That's a good question. So in the bounties are actually coming from side wallet that we associated off the beginning. So we eliminated that from the total sales amount. So when you look at what we call it is we're distributing 9.6, not that we're selling 9.6. We're actually selling, about 600,000 less than that, but they are getting distributed. And that's through the bounty. So we do have a side pool for bounty right now. That's, off that sales number. Now, with the staking, one thing I want to let you know about staking is it's very technical on how it works. When other programs actually tell you that we're putting 10% of our tokens for staking, it really means that they don't really know how to run ecosystem, because it relies on many figures. Now, when people do loans, we can buy those tokens back from them to provide staking.
Okay.
So, we have the ability to actually buy tokens on the exchange from holders, and then in turn, that's, we can use that to pay staking as well. So it kind of comes from a complete ecosystem to be able to provide staking. It doesn't just come from, hey, we have a wallet with 1 million coins in it, and that's how we pay for staking. Realistically, in the long run, that's the improper way to do it, because what they're doing is they're actually putting more coins on the market, and it's not providing the proper growth for staking, since you're actually diluting your product at the same time. So our staking will actually be coming from the live supply on the market.
So whatever somebody's selling, you're basically calculating that you can pay the staking percentages. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, exactly. So we're planning on paying our staking with, tokens on the market instead of actually diluting the market with them.
Okay, perfect. I think I should have asked this question earlier. What is the current price of XRPC? Is it 55 cents or 56 cents? Because I saw it earlier, it was 55, and then I look at it at 56. How is it changing?
Yes, that's a great question. Since our smart contract is actually controlling the ICO, the price of XRPC is actually set to 1 Ethereum for 1,657 XRPC. So when the value of Ethereum goes up, you will see the price per token rise, and when it goes down, you will see the price per token lower, only because it's tied to the Ethereum price.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, so that's all my question. Is there anything that you would like to tell, or any message for people who are interested in your platform?
Yeah, I would love to let them know that, we launched our Telegram chat group roughly about 10 to 12 days ago, and it's growing fast. We have a lot of good members in there, and I'm in there pretty often chatting. So if anyone ever has any questions, they can come and actually speak directly to me in our Telegram chat.
Actually, I did see you in the Telegram channel, so I am a witness. I didn't talk to you or ask any question, but I did see you in the Telegram channel. So yeah, I have seen you both. So thank you very much for the interview and taking time to talk to me. I really, really appreciate it.